Hello Amit, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you, Chan.
Okay, so Amit, if I can start, how did the idea of getting into AHA Taxi come to you?
Oh, it's a very exciting story. In fact, as an entrepreneur, you go through some pain yourself and then you decide to start something. This is exactly what happened to me. I was in Bhopal a couple of years back, and uh, for a marriage ceremony, I had my train ticket reserved, but it was in waitlisted. At the last moment, it got cancelled. I had no way to come back to Delhi, and it was a very important function which I had to return for. I ended up paying double the money which I would have usually paid for, and that's the time I realized, the one-way taxi business is a very complex business. At the end of the day, last 60-70 years since independence, consumers have been paying for the taxi to come back empty.
So you must be having many competitors in the market.
Sure, we do.
So it does competition become makes it very difficult to operate.
Not at all. In fact, it encourages us to do even better. So, our competition is with the train, our competition is with the bus, our competition is with the flights. There are a lot of other taxi players. There are large ones who have raised a lot of money, who do a lot of branding and marketing on the TV and various platforms. But yes, every month we keep growing on double digits.
Okay, so you must have had some expansion plan. So like, how are you planning to expand in the next 2-3 years?
Now that number has gone to more than 350 cities. The number of routes that we covered has touched nearly 750. So you can imagine anywhere to anywhere. Last week we have started operations in Bangalore, and because there was Kumbh happening, we started our operations in Bhopal and Ujjain. So I believe in the next 1 year, anywhere to anywhere in the country, you should be able to choose an AHA taxi.
And that would be so convenient for the customers.
Absolutely. There are so many places to see in the country. There are so many places to visit in India. It is such
But
a
difficult
beautiful
to reach.
landscape, but you can't reach those places,
Exactly.
and which is where AHA Taxis has a role to play. It could be an occasion, it could be a celebration, it could be maybe a Dah Sanskar or a Mundan ceremony of somebody. It could be a patient who cannot take a flight. It could be somebody who has to travel on an urgent basis and the tickets are not available on the train. So there are a lot of moments, there are a lot of times when taxis is the only option. Okay, so for example, there is no train that goes directly from say Shimla to Manali.
Yeah.
And these are the hottest destinations right now. For you can see the weather out here. It's so hot in Delhi, everybody is running to the hills. Okay, what do? You have to have some facility available for traveling. So which is what we do. Every month we add more and more destinations. Every month we add more and more taxis, so that we are able to serve the consumers and make a place in their hearts.
Perfect. So, sir, when you were setting up AHA Taxi, you must have come across many challenges, hurdles. So, how did you cope up with it?
So lots of challenges are there, and in fact I was just sharing that one of the biggest phenomena that we have seen in the last couple of years is that the economy has become an on-demand economy, which means that the consumers want something only for that instant. It is a right now. There is no planning for the future, there is no reservation for the future, there is no buying the tickets for the future. This has got various challenges, as you have to build the technology, you have to build the operations, you have to build the team to respond to the consumer's request within 2 minutes.
Exactly.
Okay, so one of the biggest challenge is that earlier, when maybe when we were younger, or our parents, people used to plan 3 months in advance. Okay, I'll be reaching this place at this time, now let me book a taxi for it. Okay, but now it's not like that. People land up at the airport and they call us, or they download our app and they say, okay, I need a taxi from Delhi to Manali.
Nobody
Give it to
plans.
me.
Nobody plans.
Absolutely. So the biggest challenge is, how do you prepare yourself, how do you prepare your team, how do you prepare your backend, how do you prepare technology to respond to such kind of demand.
And sir, one tip you would like to give to the budding entrepreneurs of India?
there are a lot of learnings. However, I have personally believed that persistence is the key.